This is John Cena. Smash the like button if you think that Big Bronson Reed has huge upside.
All right, so let's talk about Crown Jewel. The next match is the OG Bloodline versus the real and the new and improved Bloodline with Solo Sikoa, our real tribal chief. This was a very good match. Very, very nice match. Man, listen, we need to talk about Tama Tonga. We need to appreciate Tama Tonga because he has been the workhorse of this whole entire storyline. He's been here every week wrestling. He takes the most bumps. He takes the most beatdowns out of anybody in this story. We need to appreciate Tama Tonga. This dude can work, man. People were actually telling me that the Usos were going to reunite and go after the tag team titles. I'm like, okay, that did not age well, now did it? Those guys are not a tag team. They are very far away from each other in terms of they are not the same Usos, man. Jay is over. Jay is a single star, man. You can't turn Jimmy into Matt Hardy in terms of the only time we care about Matt is when he is with Jeff. You can't do that to Jimmy. Let Jimmy get over on his own, right? Don't let Jimmy bring down Jay star power, okay? This is a feud. This ain't permanent. Jay is going back to Raw after War Games is over. So Jimmy is going to have to learn how to get over on his own. You can't have Jimmy go backwards. You can't have Jay go backwards. Let Jay do his own thing. Stop it with the goddamn reunions, man. We saw too much of the fucking Usos for the past 10 years. Let them breathe. Let them get over as single stars. But this was a good match. Man, I gotta say, Jacob Fatu has been impressing me for the past couple of months. Man, I love his role. This dude is dedicated to that role. I love you, Solo. I love you, my tribal chief. He is hilarious. I love him in this role. Man, he is very athletic. He is a genetic freak in terms of, I don't know how he lands that backflip off the top rope at his size. Jacob is a big dude, okay? He's like, what, maybe 250? He's a big ass dude. And the fact that he can move the way he moves, that is very impressive. Now, what will be his role on the road to WrestleMania? Because I'm hearing he might face Roman motherfucking Reigns at Mania. But I say, nah, man, why not book Roman and Rocky Maivia and Cody Rhodes in a triple threat match? That makes the most sense. What did Jimmy do in this match? Man, Jimmy did nothing in this match. Wow, bro, it was all about Jay. Jay did all the leg work in this match. Jimmy did nothing. And y'all want Jimmy to reunite with his brother? Like, no. Man, Jimmy just came back, bruh. We don't know the real Jimmy. We know who Jay is. He is Mr. Yeet. But we don't know who Jimmy is. He has no identity. Let him find himself first. But we have to put over Solo Sikoa based on, yes, he's called our new tribal chief, but at least he don't cheat. That's what people don't talk about. He calls himself our new tribal chief, and guess what? He don't cheat to win. That's what I like about him. And yes, they won this match. And guess what? Solo did not cheat to win. He pinned Roman Reigns clean. That shocked me. That was crazy. He pinned Roman Reigns clean with no help, no cheating. That was a clean victory. That's why he is our new tribal chief, because he don't cheat to win. Now, let's talk about Roman Reigns in year one as the tribal chief. Yes, I was a huge fan of Roman in year one, but after year two, I said, fuck Roman Reigns, because I got sick and tired of the goddamn cheating to win. That got old, that got boring. But Solo, this dude don't cheat, and he's here every fucking week. You know why? I don't have Stockholm Syndrome like you do. I don't care about Roman motherfucking Reigns. You gotta be here every week, okay? Don't take long breaks. This is your fucking job. Be here every week. Just like Cody motherfucking Rhodes. Yes, he don't wrestle every week. Why? Because Cody is a top guy, okay? He ain't no jobber. He has zero to prove to you marks. But at least he's here every week telling storylines with Orton, Solo, and Kevin Owens. That's the point. Be here every week to tell stories, you dumb bitch. That's why I turned on Roman Reigns. He took long-ass breaks. I can't defend that, okay? He took long breaks. How can you defend that? I can't. So fuck you. I was justified on turning on Roman Reigns. The moment he became part-time, he got egregious with it. I said, fuck that, bruh. It shouldn't get to a point where Gunther was the face of SmackDown. It shouldn't get to a point where LA Cosplay was the face of SmackDown at one point in time. That's what I mean. But this was a very good match. Roman didn't do shit. It was all Jay. Jay did all the work in this match. Was Solo the rightful winner? Yes. That win will drive a wedge between the OG Bloodline. And yes, as I predicted, Sami Zayn is now in this storyline. Who was the first one to call that out? Me. 6 months ago, I called that out. I said, we will see the OG Bloodline reunite. Who called that first? Me. That was back when Sami was the IC champion and he was on Raw doing his own thing. But I said, nah. Eventually, he's going to drop that belt and he is going to return to the OG Bloodline. That's what I said. I said, we are going to see a 4-on-4 at War Games. I said that 6 months ago. Nobody called that up with me. It was all me. I got proof and evidence. I told you. I fucking told you that Sami Zayn was going to come back to the OG Bloodline. That's why I call myself the best at what I do. I'm the real best at talking about this sport. Because I know what I'm talking about. Months later, I called that months ago. I'm not shocked that Sami Zayn came back. I called this. But I'm glad he came back. I'm glad that Sami Zayn is now back with the OG Bloodline. This will be a very good story. And yes, I do think that Rocky Maivia is the leader of the new Bloodline. I think he is the real mastermind on why we are seeing Jacob and the Tongans. I think it was Rocky Maivia that brought those guys in. But was this a good match? Yes. But should you go back and watch? Hell no. It was a solid SmackDown match. It was a solid house show match. But I wouldn't go back and rewatch it. Hell, I would go back and watch Sami Zayn come back to the OG Bloodline after the match was over. Now, let's talk about the next match. The Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Championship match. Man, I must say, Miss Jackson, man, I would smash her every damn day. She is a sexy ass black woman. I'm like, good lord. Her and Last Legend, I think they were dressed up as Mystique from X-Men. Good lord, man. Sexy ass Miss Jackson. If you're nasty, good lord, bro. I would smash her every fucking week. She is a sexy ass woman. This was a very good match. The crowd loved this match. But for the past year, I must say this. I don't know what's up with Kairi Sane, but she has very girly, soft offense. It's like she looks weak, timid. She was the worst in this match, that's my opinion. Her and Io Sky, they botched the move, but I will blame Kairi Sane because she is not strong enough to lift Io Sky. So why would she be on the bottom, lifting up Io Sky to do this move? I'm sorry. Look, I like Kairi Sane, but there is something off about Kairi Sane. She looks very weak. Like her offense looks like it don't hurt at all. She has a very timid, soft offense. I don't get it. But Last Legend, sexy ass Miss Jackson, they had a great performance. Man, Chelsea Green, she might be an unsung hero in the women's division. That chick, man, she will be a star. I see her as a future women's champion. That chick has so much upside, man. I love Chelsea motherfucking Green. She has charisma, character, gimmick. Honestly, I think she is better than Alexa Bliss. I think her character is more entertaining than Alexa Bliss, man. She has the it factor on the main roster. Chelsea Green, she is the definition of a gimmick that I love. She has a great gimmick, great character. The unsung hero of the women's division that nobody talks about. She is a talented woman. What do I think about Jade Cargill and Miss Belair? Those two women did a very good job in this match. Man, there was a lot of high flying in this match. But what I love about this match was a lot of tag team moves. That's what I like. That's a sign of a great team. When you have tons of tag team maneuvers that both of you are working together to do these moves. That's a sign of a great tag team. Jade Cargill and Miss Belair, they won the match via a doomsday device. I like that shit. Great match. Very good match. I would say the Sky Pirates, they did not perform well in this match. Mostly Kairi Sane, man. I don't know what's up with Kairi Sane, but she needs to fix her offense. She is too soft like a cat. I don't get it, but overall, this was a very solid ass match. And of course, Jade Cargill and Miss Belair retain the tag team championships. I will say this, Miss Jackson, she took the most bumps in this match, man. She was taking crazy bumps. But last legend, Miss Jackson, those two chicks, they have a very bright future on the main roster. Those chicks, they have the it factor. I think that Miss Jackson has a chance to be better than Sasha Banks. She has all the right tools to replace and be better than Sasha motherfucking Banks on the main roster. That's facts on motherfucking facts. So, the next match, Seth Freaky Rollins versus Big Ass Bronson Reed. This was a very good match. Bronson Reed, he came off strong in this match. I will say this, when it comes to Rollins, he makes guys look good. He turns guys into stars, just like Cody Rhodes, The Fiend. He makes guys into megastars. Now, this match, I see Bronson Reed as a future upper mid-card guy. But I do think Bronson Reed should have won this match. But I don't have a beef with it that he lost because he did look strong. It took Rollins like what, damn near 10 stomps just to beat him. So that did make sense. He came off strong. I like Bronson Reed. Now, here is a fun fact. Bronson Reed was a free agent for 1 year. Guess who did not sign him? All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. And guess what? Bronson Reed, he was trying to get signed by All Elite Fake Pro Wrestling. But guess what? They passed on him. Now look at him. He is proof. He is proof. Tony Khan man don't like big guys. I'm like, bruh, you had Bronson Reed in New Japan Pro Fake Wrestling and you never signed him as a one-off match? Something? Fucking Dean Ambrose versus Bronson Reed? Something. But Khan man never brought him in. Now look at him. Bronson Reed is a star because of Seth Freaky Rollins. Look at what Rollins did for Cesaro. He makes guys into stars while still being booked strong. Even though Rollins never beat Cody Rhodes, but Rollins still looks strong in those losses. That's what I mean. Rollins turns guys into stars. I think this was a star-making performance for big-ass Bronson Reed. I believe this is Rollins' first match back from his vacation. So I guess it does make sense to give Rollins his first win since being back. But I would like to see these two guys run it back. I want to see these two men run it back. Let's give Bronson Reed a huge win on a top guy like a Rollins. Let's run it back. Because this dude, he took maybe 10 or 8 curb stomps and he kept on coming back. This was a star-making performance. Like I said, how about part 2? Let's run it back. Rollins versus big-ass Bronson Reed, part 2. Listen, Bronson Reed, he reminds me of a short Bam Bam Bigelow. So I like big-ass Bronson Reed. We have to get a rematch. We need to get Bronson Reed in that upper mid-card on Raw. Because this was a very good match. This was a very hard, stiff match that I liked. And Bronson Reed got busted open. So, no, man, you can't end like this. We gotta run it back. Let Bronson Reed get his win back. Let's put over Bronson Reed as the next big man of the World Wrestling Federation. So, the next match, sexy ass Liv Morgan to live and die in LA versus BBW Nia Jax. This was not a good match. I would not recommend going back and watching this match. This match was taken over by a lot of theatrics outside of the match with Tiffy Raquel Rodriguez, Dirty Ass Dom. This was a over-the-top match that was taken over from outside interference, but I liked that this match was about 8 minutes, which seems right because I don't want to watch a long-ass match between sexy-ass Liv Morgan and BBW Nia Jax because I don't think they have good chemistry. So overall, I'm glad that this match was only 8 minutes long. But how many times are we going to tease Tiffy Stratton cashing in on BBW Nia Jax? I'm like, okay, just do it. I'm like, you ain't gotta tease it every week. Just do it at this point in time. Because the more you tease it, will we care when she does cash in? So I feel like there's too many teases on the cash in. I'm like, Triple H, man, you gotta chill on these teases with these cash ins. But no, I don't think this was a very good match because this match was very quick and it was taken over by outside interference. So Liv Morgan did win this match and she was the rightful choice to win this match. Because if you are trying to further the beef and the wedge between Tiffy and BBW Nia Jax, that means sexy ass Liv Morgan has to win this match to further the feud between BBW Nia Jax and Tiffy Stratton. So let's talk about that coward Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. Yeah, this was not a match because Kevin Owens stone cold stunned the ref, so the match was over. But they did brawl after the match. But I'm like, man, why didn't you just make this a no DQ match? Obviously, this is a blood feud. So why would you travel all the way halfway across the earth just to not have a match? Like, I don't get it. Just make this match a brawl. Just make this match a no DQ match from the fucking start. But this is a very good feud, and I hope that Randy Orton wins this feud because Kevin Owens is a goddamn coward. I'm like, man, how dare you turn on Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes made you relevant for the last 2 years, man. He made you relevant. And this is what you do to him? You turn your back on Cody Rhodes, the guy that made you relevant all this year, and then you turn on Randy Orton? I'm like, both those guys made you relevant, Kevin Owens. Like I said, Kevin Owens is a goddamn prick. He's jealous, and he's a goddamn coward. And it seems like his new gimmick is beating up dudes backstage. So the next match is Andre Idol versus Melo Hayes versus LA Cosplay for the US belt. Like I said, I stay very consistent. This man is the worst United States champion of all time, okay? And that's facts on motherfucking facts. My last video I made about LA Cosplay, I called him a botch machine. You see, this is why I'm the best at talking about professional wrestling. I speak facts and evidence. My evidence becomes true. I saw botch tonight. In my video, I said that this man always botches every time he tries to climb on a goddamn top rope. Right on cue, days later, at Crown Jewel, he tries to climb up the top rope and he slips. Botch. I'm like, bro, cut it out. You are not athletic. Like, bro, we don't care if you know how to hop on a top rope. We don't care. You are not athletic. This guy, he's such a goddamn show-off. Like I said, he's the worst U.S. champion of all time. Carlito was a better champion. Orlando Jordan was a better U.S. champion. Yeah, bitch. Dean Ambrose was a better U.S. champion. Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory was a better U.S. champion than LA Cosplay. Now, let's go to this match. Like I said, as usual, LA Cosplay got out-wrestled in this match by Andrade, by Melo Hayes. They carried him in this match. He don't deserve this is awesome chance, okay? This is awesome was because Melo Hayes and Andrade, they were carrying this match. They were doing all the moves. They were doing all the work. LA Cosplay was just watching, that's all. He was just watching. He was participating, that's it. That crowd was chanting because of Andre Idol and Melo Hayes. I'm pissed off. Melo Hayes, he should have won this match. LA Cosplay don't deserve to be a U.S. champ. He sucks. Melo Hayes should have won this match. I don't get it. Why did LA copyright infringement win? He sucks. He's the worst U.S. champion ever. He has downgraded this championship ever since SummerSlam. Ever since he beat Logan Paul. Logan Paul was a great U.S. fucking champion. Why? Donald Trump held the U.S. championship, which means he was trying to elevate it. Everywhere Logan Paul went, he brought the US Championship, which means he was bringing eyes to the product. That's what I mean. Not everything is about the in-ring shit. He was promoting the US Championship on his podcast, Red Carpet Events. He was a great US champion. Facts. But to make a long story short, Melo Hayes got robbed. He should have won this match. So, the next match, Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. This was a regular match, and like I've been saying for the past 2 years, Cody Rhodes, his star power will never go down. The only people who don't like this man is the anti-smarks who deny that they are anti-smarks. Just admit it. You an anti-smark. Imagine saying Cody Rhodes is the worst world champion of all time. Like, are you fucking sick? Listen, man, it's not worth it to be a clout chaser with no facts and evidence. I don't clickbait. That's why I'm the best at what I do. I don't clickbait. I go by facts and evidence. I don't say dumb shit just for clicks. I don't say dumb shit just for YouTube to pay me $10 off a goddamn video. I'm like, bruh, I love pro wrestling. I would never disrespect it by saying dumbass lies just for clicks. Like, bro, it's not that serious. But Cody Rhodes is a great champion, but at the end of the motherfucking day, the crowd still loves him. So what are you hearing that I'm not hearing? I don't take anti-smart seriously, okay? I don't respond to them. I don't talk to them. I don't talk about them. They don't exist in my world, okay? I go by my takes. I go by my opinions. And 10 times out of 10, I'm always right. The whole building was mega over for Cody Rhodes. They sung every lyric. He was mega over tonight in Saudi Arabia. So what are you saying that I'm not seeing? Like, I don't get it. Last time I checked, I thought the Great Khali was world champion. So give me more facts and evidence on why Cody Rhodes is the worst world champion of all time. I thought you said Kobe was the world champion of all time. So make up your fucking mind. Stop making content for clicks. Eventually, your channel will die because of it. I thought you said Jinder Mahal was the worst of all time as world champion. Make up your fucking mind, right? Don't do shit for clicks. Walk Clyde, I don't do that. But let's dissect this match. This was a very good match. Cody Rhodes don't have bad matches. And him and Gunther, they have great chemistry. Great fucking match, man. I like these two guys wrestling each other because both guys are great in the ring. I knew Cody Rhodes was going to win this match. I just knew it. People were saying that Cody Rhodes was going to lose. Everybody thought he was losing. I said, nah, bitch, he's not losing. Gunther is carrying a second-rate world title. So, listen, times has not changed. Men who carry the big gold belt, they will never be above the main title. That is the WWE World Championship. It's never going to happen. This has been going on for the past, 20 years? They have never made the big belt more important than the main world title. So, of course, hell no. Gunther was not going to beat him. Like, huh? But I did love the outcome of this match because people thought Goldberg was going to interfere. So, my prediction might turn out to be right about Dirty Ass Dominic. I still think Dirty Ass Dominic will beat Gunther for the world title thanks to Bill Goldberg. Why? Bill Goldberg has announced that he is going to have one last match next year. Who do you think he's going to wrestle? Obviously, he's wrestling Gunther. But that match don't need to be for the world title. So why should Gunther be the world champion at that point in time when the time comes to wrestle Bill Goldberg? So why not have Bill Goldberg cost Gunther the world title and help out Dirty Ass Dominic beat Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship? That's great booking. So my pitch, it is still on the table. I still think Goldberg is going to start this feud by costing Gunther the world title against Dirty Ass Dominic Guerrero. And I can't wait. I still believe it's going to happen. But Cody Rhodes was the rightful winner. Gunther is not ready to beat Cody Rhodes in any kind of match. So overall, what do I grade this whole entire pay-per-view? I will give it a 7.5 out of 10. This was a very solid, fun pay-per-view. Like, bro, there's so many nobody YouTubers who make content about Cody Rhodes just for clicks. Imagine saying Cody Rhodes sucks and he ain't no draw, but you keep on using his name for clicks. And yes, I'm talking about tons of other no-name jobber YouTubers who keep on bringing up Cody Rhodes' name every fucking video. I'm like, this is why I don't watch nobody. Like, I hate when YouTube puts dumbass videos on my timeline. I'm like, bro, I don't know these jobbers. Do not send me videos of these no-names who don't show their faces on YouTube, but for some reason, they got big mouths. Listen, do not show me their content. Stop putting their trash videos on my timeline. I'm not going to watch them. And I'm done.